As this season unfolds, a critical detail about Madam's fragile humanity emerges. She's running out of her medication. I believe that Madam is about to find her world unraveling as she navigates life without these meds. She's got to confront chaos, conflict, and her own inner battles. Now, they've dedicated at least 4 scenes with dialogue highlighting her running out of these meds, finding a new doctor, and hanging on for dear life to this bridge prescription to hold her over until she can find another dumb soul who's willing to ruin their livelihood and their reputation to be her pusher. And I wonder how long it's gonna take for her to just pop, because Madam only got one good nerve left. She's dealing with the concierge and his shenanigans, and her latest move was having Tommy work overtime in the lab to lace his shipment with fentanyl. She's also got to deal with Detective Davis and the little girl woman, her trifling sister, and she's dealing with Blue not bringing her A game to the club each night. Well, we can say that she no longer has to worry about Cadillac. Where is her father, by the way? Since I came back, I don't know, he's been on mute for some reason. And she's still got to deal with Miss Tandy by keeping those threats going and keeping her in line with all of these random demands for the city. And what's really surprising to me is that all of this death that's around her, most of it she's responsible for, it doesn't really seem to bother her at all. She did make a small reference at the end of episode 5 about how sad it was that all of these innocent people had to end their lives. And the only other time that I saw her be regretful is when she thought that Amp stole her money. And when she did show a little bit of remorse for these people, she was enjoying some champagne, puffing on a Newport, and didn't really seem regretful at all, not in the least bit. And to her credit, she also relieved just a little bit more stress when she gave Doc back his own problems to deal with. Doc needs to turn himself in, because in the real world, he would have been locked up. Now, without her medication, will Madam's magnetic power be strong enough to bend people to her will? I don't know, but one thing they should have done was to let Dr. Fong live a little bit longer so that he can give up some of his contacts of his doctor buddies so that they could solicit them, right? Without her meds, we may just be witnessing a potential implosion that could destroy everything. Now, let's just take a moment and delve into the psychological and narrative impact of this storyline. Madam's mental health struggles, it's not new, right? It's not a new revelation. Her erratic behavior and mood swings have always hinted at a deeper struggle, but the absence of her medication takes her instability to a whole new level. The combination of untreated schizophrenia and bipolar disorder will only amplify her paranoia. And this is a realistic depiction of how mental illness, when left unchecked, can magnify someone's worst traits and behaviors. Now, Madam could have also, in fact, ended another one of her stressors by taking out the little girl woman when she had the chance, but Blue stepped in to save her. And when she finds out that she's in bed with Detective Davis, she may find a way to blame Blue for convincing her to spare her life. And this little girl woman, she's been so eager from the very beginning. Remember how eager she was when Blue killed Kat? See, you can't really trust people like that because they're always going to have an ulterior motive. So here we are. But I think that Madam really should focus her energies outside of the police station. She's involved with too many of its members, like Detective Davis, the little girl woman, Casanova, etc., right? No one is on her side for real. And I think that this will also begin to take its toll on her mental. And I've also noticed that in every other scene, Madam's got a cup of the brown puffing on a Newport. And we all know that alcohol doesn't pair well with medication. And now that she's running out, she may just begin to start self-medicating. And then there's these 2 sisters that she have. Like, they really can't stand her for real, but she's got to join forces with Carla in order to stop Tony from acquiring Maddie B's. And that is definitely coming with its own set of problems. Although she has Tandy on board to seize the land, Tandy seems to, she's got the big head, right? She's got a new agenda. So we don't know if she's going to go left or she's going to go right. And to Tandy's credit, she did, however, talk to her fair weather friend D.A. Rods, but Tandy couldn't even do the first thing that Madam told her to do regarding D.A. Rods, right? So what makes us think that she's going to pull off this without making D.A. Rods suspicious? And even though D.A. Rods already knows what's up, Tandy won't admit that she's working with Madam. And if you're friends with someone, you tell your friend the truth, right? Maybe D.A. Rods could help Tandy, but that's a bit difficult when your friend is really trying to kill you. So this adds yet another layer to Madam's mental health. And I just don't think that they're highlighting this issue with Madam for nothing to not move forward with something else down the line that's going to be a bigger plot for us to talk about. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think that Madam is going to find another doctor in time before she runs out of this bridge prescription? Will she begin to self-medicate? And who's going to work that last nerve that she's got in her back pocket before she pops? Thank you so much for listening today, you guys. I want to wish everyone who celebrates Christmas a Merry Christmas, and a special shout out to the sharing gang. Like, you guys are sharing these videos, even though I'm not on here as much as I'd like to be. You guys are still committed to liking the videos, sharing the videos, commenting. So thank you so much. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a fan of All the Queen's Men like I am, then go ahead and sub to this channel for more videos just like this one. Thanks once again for joining me, you guys, and I'm going to see you on the next one.